Hi, my name's Madeline and welcome to my channel, Dollhouses, Miniatures, and More by Madeline. In this video, we are going to look at one of my miniatures in my miniature dollhouse collection, and it has to do with what is on top of the building of my dollhouse. And it has to do with the weathervane, which sits on top of the cupola. And as you can see, it is a brass rooster weathervane, and I think that it adds a lot of appeal to my house and gives it that nice finishing touch, and I just really love the way it looks. So my rooster weathervane is very pretty, but it does have symbolism, because in the 9th century, these rooster weathervanes, and they were usually black, were placed on top of church buildings to remind people of Peter's betrayal of Jesus. So this rooster weathervane has that symbolism. And as you can see, the weathervane has the north, south, east, and west directions on it. And at one time, they were very useful in measuring the wind speeds, and they were used to tell which direction the wind was blowing in, and they would use them for travel on the seas, and they would use them in agriculture, and they were used to predict weather patterns. Today we can see so many different images depicted on people's roofs or garages, wherever they choose to place them, commercial buildings of all different images, such as nautical themes or animal images. You'll see eagles, you'll see ships, you'll see Amish horses and buggies, you'll see herrings, you'll see copper weather vanes, steel weather vanes, rough iron looking weather vanes. They're made of different materials, and it's nice to see them. They add to me a lot of charm and appeal to somebody's rooftop, whether it be garage or their home, or like I said, a church or a commercial building. Now, the first weathervane that was recorded was in 48 BC, and it was made by an astronomer, and it was placed on the Tower of the Winds in Athens. So that's the first recorded weathervane that we know of. And these weathervanes have just been popular throughout the years since 48 BC. The Scandinavians also used these weathervanes, and they would place them on their ships, and they were usually in a half circle pattern, and mostly they had depictions of animals on them. So they were very useful for the Scandinavians, who were great sailors of the seas. Now, another interesting tidbit in history is that President George Washington had a special dove weathervane made to commemorate the Revolutionary War, and he placed that special weathervane of the dove on top of his home as a symbol of peace. So people still have this great love of the weathervane and its history, and I just think it's quite charming to see a weathervane, whether it be on top of a church or someone's home or a garage or a bank, a commercial building. And I hope that you enjoyed my presentation of my beautiful rooster weathervane in my miniature collection. And I love how it sits on top of the roof and makes my dollhouse look even extra special. And I love that it sits on top of that white cupola. And I just love my miniature collection. and I was so happy to add this copper rooster weathervane to my dollhouse miniature collection. And I always place a weathervane on all of my dollhouses. It's one of my signature pieces. I don't feel that any of my dollhouses are complete without placing a weathervane on top of them. So I hope that you enjoyed my miniature copper rooster weathervane and the history of the weathervane. Please like this video, share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for visiting, and I hope to see you soon. Let's get one last look of that beautiful miniature copper weathervane in my miniature doll collection.